If stupid was a drink, I've probably chugged a ton of those, like a ton. So on this particular day, we were going to visit our cousins, you know, those who do really good in life. You walk into their house and suddenly your mom sounds as if you walked into a Whole Foods. Don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing. So my mom kicked open my door 3 hours before we left the house, but my mom's car broken down.
Come on, bro. It's all gonna be good.
Oh yeah? Well, tell him what's under that hood, Frank. Tell him.
What?
Yeah, I bet you haven't had me with that V10 you have under your hood.
Okay, so we took the bus, and since this was going to be a long drive, I came along with my PSP. So after hanging out with my cousins and some political jokes on the adult table or whatever goes on there, because you know I've yet to sit there, we parted ways and boarded our bus back home. While waiting for the bus, my mom noticed me carrying my PSP and offered to carry it in a purse for me. I refused because I wanted to play some game which I had gotten from my cousin's place. Okay, I stole the game. I stole this game because bro's shelf looked as if his parents worked at IGN or something. So the bus arrives. I'm really trying to achieve something from this game I was playing, and after a few minutes we hit this very familiar corner, and so I woke up and we got off the bus. While walking home, my sister asked me where my PSP is. Instantly, my heart changed its name to Shaniqua as it pole danced down my spine into my stomach. I searched my pockets for at least 10 minutes, as if I searched longer it was gonna spawn there. My sister looked at me as if I was the dumbest thing she ever laid her eyes on, because my mom offered to carry it for me in a purse, only for me to refuse and leave it in a public bus. I may have started a whole Toy Story villain act, to be honest. This might sound weird, but ever since I was young, I've always loved weird smells. The smell of rain, fresh paint, and gas. Anytime we pulled up at the gas station, I always had to roll down the windows and get that cologne in. I was in the 2nd grade and my mom and sister had to get their hair done, but I didn't want to go. Not because I had beef with my mom about the previous time we went, that I didn't go, but not because I had beef with my mom about the previous time we went. And since my mom wasn't obviously going to leave me alone, she said, I don't want no emos in this house. So she left me with this babysitter. You ever hear of those stories where our babysitter molested a boy and then wish, man, I wish I was that boy. But since we've all seen Family Guy, we know this is the day you get in 1 in a million situation. Your mom opens that door and it's Arnold on the other side.
Yeah, no chocolate milk for you, only protein shake.
But this one was a baddie. Even my 2nd grade brain saw that. She had also carried this unassembled shelf with her and wanted to look after me while assembling it, so that she can go home with the whole thing. As I'm watching, she sent me to get this box she had left in the garage. It could have been Allen keys or something. I then go to get them, and when I walked in, I saw the small cans of gasoline that looked like this, but most of them were empty, and so I started holding them like this and pretend that I was holding some futuristic gun or blaster. As I was doing this, some of the contents leaked onto my shirt. I then started sniffing the can and then obviously sniffed again because, as I said, I love that gas smell. I give the can another few sniffs, and at this point I had been sniffing the gas for 3 minutes straight. My eyes were heavy, and at this point the babysitter is getting concerned. She came in and found me just standing there with Allen keys on one hand and a can of gasoline beside me. I then tried to tell her what I had done, and she quickly tried to revive me back to 100 before my mom comes back and jumps us. Just imagine sending a kid to get something for you in the garage, only you to find him high on gas. This other time I was in the 3rd grade and I just got in my room. New bed, new everything. And this was when doing this was going on a lot. So I was very excited, and my sister, who had also got in her own room, came to check out mine. We started going back and forth on ideas to make our room look cool, and then we started playing and jumping on top of the bed until... In panic, we think fast, and then we try to push down the entire broken platform so that it can fall down and I can use my mattress to hide it. And this thing was in bad shape. The broken pieces then fall on each other in this V shape and get stuck like that.
You're a victim.
My mom then obviously hears that distinct bed sound and came in just to see something she had bought less than a day ago destroyed. If we hadn't panicked, we would have just put my mattress on top of the broken platform and hid it without having to push it down to the floor.
I think he has something to say, sir.
Who the fuck still has rope? Where did you even get that? It's like coal. I don't even know what coal is used for.
What do you think this is, son? The improv?
I think you could use a little bit of the improv.